It's a lot of moving parts with me and Wayne, and it's important to me that I fix it.
I met Turk, shout out to Turk, you little you ain't here, but you. We gon' you when we won't you. You heard me?
Lil Wayne's patience has officially run out, and everyone can feel it. After Birdman snapped on Turk during that chaotic Cash Money versus No Limit versus, fans started dissecting every look on Wayne's face, and the silence said everything. That tension wasn't random. It came from years of broken loyalty, unpaid money, and wounds that never healed.
Honestly say, I gave Wayne about $400 to $500 million. Drake got about $500 million, and Nicki got about $300-400 million out my pocket, no cap.
These weren't just label mates, they were brothers. The Hot Boys came up from nothing, built their empire together, and for years Wayne defended Birdman like family, but this time the quiet wasn't protective. It was cold. People could tell something had shifted, because the love that once held Cash Money together was starting to feel fake. When you add up the lawsuits, the missing checks, and the years of drama, it's clear Birdman didn't just mess up friendships, he cracked the foundation of the whole empire. And it all blew up again at Complex Con 2025 during the Cash Money versus No Limit battle. Fans expected a celebration of Southern legends, throwbacks, laughs, maybe a reunion. Instead, Birdman grabbed the mic and went off. Shout out to Turk, you a little B-word. You ain't here, we're gonna F with you when we wanna F with you. The crowd froze. For a few seconds, nobody moved. Then social media went wild. People flooded Turk's page, digging up old clips and asking, what happened this time?
I understand our language, you feel me? But I got to say this with me. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Y'all know y'all can't with me when y'all wanna with me. And I just wanna leave it at that, man. Like we gotta stop sending out these mixed messages to people, cause y'all, don't do that. You know what I'm talking about? Respectfully.
That night, Turk went live, calm but clearly over it. When he said, give me my percentage, the internet exploded. That line hit like a confession because it wasn't about ego. It was about loyalty and money that never showed up. Fans quickly realized this wasn't new. It was a pattern. Turk still chasing his cut meant Birdman might have been running the same game with everyone. And while everyone online argued, Wayne said nothing, which somehow said more than any tweet ever could. To understand why this silence hurt so bad, you've got to rewind. Long before Cash Money existed, Hot Boys wasn't a marketing idea. It was a name born in New Orleans' Magnolia projects in the late 80s. The original Hot Boys, Sterling, Donnie, Mosquito, and Terrence Gangsta Williams, Birdman's older brother, ran those streets. Respected, feared, and legendary before a single record dropped. But that story turned tragic fast. One by one, those original names were either killed or locked up. Only Gangsta Williams survived long enough to see Birdman flip that street legacy into music. When Birdman later used Hot Boys for his rap group, it wasn't random. It was strategic. He took something born in struggle and turned it into gold.
It's all love though. We ain't doing no tripping over here. Big YNT, man. YNT. That's what's going on over here.
By the mid-1990s, Birdman and his brother Slim had transformed Cash Money Records into a powerhouse. They needed a crew that captured that same street fire, and that's when the new Hot Boys came together. Lil Wayne, Juvenile, Turk, and BG. They were young, loud, and hungry. Birdman saw dollar signs and went all in, turning them into Southern icons with diamond chains, fancy cars, and endless loyalty chants to Baby. Albums like Get It How You Live and Guerrilla Warfare blew up, but behind the scenes, Birdman kept total control, contracts, publishing, everything. At first, nobody questioned him. He played the father figure, handing out gifts while keeping the real money moving through him. But when the big checks started arriving and the numbers didn't make sense, the loyalty cracked. Juvenile left first, saying payments were missing. BG followed, calling Birdman a crook. Turk went to prison, expecting his share to be waiting when he got out.
The Hot Boy there was one of the first ones in the city that had a little backpack with the money and all that in the city. But yeah, his best friend killed him.
It wasn't. And Wayne, the youngest and most loyal, kept defending Birdman in interviews, calling him Pops. Even as he started seeing that something was wrong, Birdman wasn't just signing their checks. He was gatekeeping their futures. If you questioned him, your career froze. Wayne learned from the others and started planning an exit of his own, one that would shake hip-hop forever. By 2015, he'd had enough. Wayne sued Birdman and Cash Money Records for $51 million, claiming an $8 million advance and another $2 million once Thought Carter 5 was finished. He said Birdman had also held back profits from Wayne's Young Money label, meaning Wayne built the brand while Birdman pocketed the profits. Birdman denied it, insisting he never blocked Wayne's music, but Thought Carter 5 was trapped for years, proving otherwise.
Besides that, you got the Wayne, Drake, Nicki, the Hot Boys. Before that, the Ross, Cali, all them niggas come from under my umbrella. Every last one of them niggas. Ain't too many niggas ain't been up under my umbrella. If they say it or don't say it, all them niggas come from me.
In 2018, they reached a rumored $10 million settlement. Yet Birdman later bragged he'd given Wayne $400 to $500 million, a claim nobody believed. They hugged for cameras, but fans knew the piece was fake. To his credit, Birdman tried defending himself publicly. He kept saying everyone got paid and people just didn't understand the business. He swore he'd given Wayne millions through Universal's distribution, but his math never matched the receipts. Meanwhile, he flaunted private jets and diamond watches while his former artists were starting from scratch. That's the betrayal that cut deepest. The man preaching family was the one cashing out while the rest waited for fairness. Then 2022 flipped the script again. Birdman's brother, Terrence "Gangsta" Williams, got out after 23 years in prison, and the whole city lost it. Nobody expected him to come home, not even Birdman. Gangsta immediately started doing interviews, talking about the real Hot Boys and the street history behind Cash Money. He confirmed what fans suspected. Birdman had built his empire using their names and stories without giving proper credit. When asked how he felt about his brother's release, Birdman stayed silent.
How you, man?
What's up, What's
I'm bullying. How you, good?
You already know, bro.
Yeah, man. How Lil B? How Brill?
Man, fine, good, man. Graduated from college, man.
I know, man.
Got his own little spot, you heard me?
Man, what, man?
Brill graduate next year, bro. You hear me? You
Man.
know they all.
Completely cold. That silence spoke louder than words, proving that in Birdman's world, loyalty only works one way. That reunion that fans dreamed about, it never happened. And that's when people realized this family might never heal. Because if Birdman could ignore his own brother, what chance did Wayne, Turk, or Juvenile ever have? Almost 30 years later, the Hot Boys' legacy sits in limbo. They were supposed to be the definition of unity, the sound of New Orleans taking over the world. Now their story feels like unfinished business. BG is finally free, Juvenile keeps performing solo, Turk keeps speaking out, and Wayne, he's on top but distant. Every time Birdman throws shade or Turk drops another truth bomb, Wayne's silence speaks volumes. Fans can see it. Behind the success, there's still pain. The Hot Boys weren't just rappers. They were a brotherhood that represented loyalty and survival. But once money entered the picture, the bond cracked. Birdman, once praised as a mastermind, became the villain in his own empire. He could have gone down as one of the greatest moguls ever, but greed rewrote the story. It's wild. Birdman shaped an entire generation. Without him, there's no Wayne, no Drake, no Nicki. But for all his achievements, the way he handled his people will always shadow his legacy. Every flex on Instagram, every claim that they all got paid, just reminds everyone who didn't.
Y'all see this man. Y'all see what's going on. I think No Limit won. You know, that's my honest opinion. They was more organized.
When Gangsta Williams came home and exposed how the Cash Money name came from real men who paid the ultimate price, it hit fans hard. He wasn't just talking about streets, he was talking about respect. Birdman's refusal to even acknowledge him showed exactly what went wrong. Too much pride, not enough heart. And Turk's words still echo, "Give me my percentage." That sentence summed up decades of tension because it's never just about the money. It's about credit, loyalty, and broken promises. Birdman built an empire, but lost the trust that made it powerful. And the craziest part? There's still no closure. Every time someone tries to move on, another interview or post pulls everyone back into the drama. Fans keep begging for a reunion, but let's be real. The wounds are too deep. The same pride that built Cash Money is the pride that keeps it from healing. Wayne might smile in photos, but deep down, he knows the cost of calling someone Pops who saw him as a paycheck. Birdman keeps proving he loves control more than peace, and that's why even now his name stays in every headline.
Well, the Hot Boys, the actual street crew.
Okay.
What year did that come together?
1994, we all started hanging together, but we knew each other from, like, me and Mosquito, we kind of grew up together.
Because every time he brags online, Turk claps back and Wayne stays silent, reminding the world that behind all the diamonds and hits is a family that never got closure. So maybe the question isn't just about unpaid money. Maybe it's about what Birdman still owes them, the kind of respect no check can cover. Because when the fame fades and the lights go out, the truth always finds its way back. This story isn't over, not even close. Every new leak, every new interview, every quiet reaction from Wayne keeps fans guessing what really went down. People want justice, answers, maybe even forgiveness. But right now, all they're getting is silence. So what do you think? Is Birdman ready to fix what he broke, or will pride keep the Hot Boys apart forever? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, share this video, and make sure you subscribe, because the next chapter's coming, and you know Pop Juice Exposed will be right there when it drops. See you on the next one, and trust me, it's gonna get even juicier. Fire.